Look 1. The black sheer pantyhose are the star here. Perfectly smooth and semi-matte, gliding up her legs in a way that makes them look sculpted and endlessly long. I can almost feel the silkiness of that nylon against my skin, that undeniable thrill that comes from slipping into sheers. Look 2. Opaque black or purple tights take center stage here, rich and bold against the night setting. I love the dense, velvety texture of opaque tights. They wrap around the legs warmly but still carry that snug, smoothing embrace I crave. The moment I tug on opaque pairs like this, I feel both cozy and strikingly sensual. Look 3. The sheer black pantyhose are soft and glistening under the ruffled tiers of her flirty black dress. Every curve of the nylon against her thighs feels like a whisper of elegance. I know how delicious that moment is when tights smooth out the skin, making each movement silk against silk. The tall boots only emphasize that contrast. Leather meeting nylon in the most tactile way. Look 4. Here we see delicate sheer black tights framing her legs under a sparkling sequined mini dress. That sparkle over the smooth, sleek nylon is everything. I imagine how good it feels to tug on a fresh pair of sheer pantyhose before stepping into sequins. The tights catch the light in a subtle glisten, amplifying the dress. Every shift of her hips must feel thrilling with that pairing. Look 5. Glossy sheer pantyhose are the centerpiece here, gleaming over her legs like liquid silk. That glossy finish is such a treat. The way it shines when you cross your legs under the light feels addictive. Paired with the dramatic corseted top and flared mini skirt, the pantyhose gives structure to the fantasy. I adore the snug cling of glossy nylon, the way it makes every step more sensual. Look 6. Burgundy opaque tights steal the show in this look. They're rich, bold, and give the legs a velvety warmth. I always get a rush pulling on colored tights like these. The nylon feels familiar, but the color makes the whole experience playful and decadent. Worn with a sequined mini skirt, a white blouse, and a deep burgundy coat, the tights tie everything together with drama. Look 7. The sheer black tights here are classic and effortlessly chic. I can feel the glide of the nylon under the black leather shorts, the contrast of textures sending little thrills with every step. Paired with a camel coat and a sleek turtleneck, it's elegance with an edge. For me, sheer pantyhose under leather is one of the most intoxicating combinations. You can't help but savor that feeling. Look 8. Patterned black tights add playfulness to this cozy chic outfit. Tiny polka dots scattered across sheer nylon give that irresistible mix of smooth with a hint of texture. When I wear patterned pantyhose like these, I love tracing the designs with my fingertips, feeling the raised pattern against the silky base. She keeps it casual with a soft cardigan and loafers, but the tights bring the heat. Look 9. Back to glossy sheers, this time under a dramatic corset and mini skirt ensemble. The shine of the pantyhose makes her legs the focal point, each step reflecting light in the most sensual way. I know the exact feeling of sliding glossy tights on, the sleekness, the snug stretch, the way they make every move more deliberate. With the red stilettos, it's pure seduction. Look 10. It's flirty, feminine, and so much fun. That mix of playful design and silky nylon against the skin is irresistible. I always smile when I wear patterned sheers like these. They make even simple moments feel special. Paired with a mini leather skirt and a burgundy sweater, the tights tie in sweetness and sensuality at once. Look 11. Silky sheer tights is elegance defined. Her legs look elongated, polished, and smooth, with the tights giving that subtle glisten. When I pull on sheers like this, I always pause to enjoy how they settle into place. Cool at first, then warming with my skin until they feel like a second layer. It's pure sophistication. Look 12. Deep purple tights that make her legs look like art. I adore how thicker opaques feel, enveloping my legs in warmth while still sleek and stretchy. They've got this perfect density that makes you feel dressed up, even with a simpler dress. With patterned pumps, they're quirky and commanding. Look 13. Ruffled skirts over sheer tights always have a romantic energy. The sheer nylon smooths and highlights her legs, while the swish of fabric above makes the look dramatic. I always notice how sheer pantyhose make air itself feel different against my skin when I walk. It's like a whispery caress. Pair it with heeled boots, and it's impossible not to feel powerful. Look 14. Sparkles meet sheer pantyhose again here, this time in a fitted sequined black dress. The sheers are polished, creating a seamless transition from the sparkle of the dress to the sharp black heels. When I wear something like this, the feeling of nylon stretched snug around my thighs while sequins catch the light above. It makes the whole night feel cinematic. Look 15. A daring corset, sheer top, and sheer pantyhose combine into a look that screams drama. The tights are classic and sleek, smoothing the legs into glossy perfection. I know that delicious sensation of tights brushing under a skirt as you move. It keeps me aware of every shift and step. Add bold red heels, and it's unforgettable. Look 16, I adore the feeling of colored tights. It's the same snug embrace as black, but with a moodier, bolder edge. When I wear burgundy pairs, I always feel a little mischievous. Look 17, black leather shorts and sheer black tights, perfection. The sheers glide under the shorts, silky and smooth, creating a tactile contrast that feels endlessly sexy. Add a camel coat and sleek sweater, and it's all about sophistication with just enough bite. For me, this pairing never fails to feel magnetic. Look 18, polka dot sheer tights, steal the focus again. Playful and chic. I always love the raised texture of patterned sheers against my fingertips. The way it turns a smooth surface into something more tactile. She styles them with a cardigan and loafers, but the tights transform the look from sweet to sultry. Look 19, sequins and sheers, the ultimate party pairing. The sheer pantyhose are polished and glistening, making her legs look endless under the sparkle of her dress. I think of the feeling when I pull tights on and see how they instantly transform my legs. Smoother, shinier, sexier. It's addictive. Look 20. A little black dress with sheer tights and pumps is as classic as it gets. The tights smooth everything into sleek lines, and I can't resist the feeling of nylon gliding against itself when I cross my legs. That silky friction is part of the magic of pantyhose. They make every movement more sensual. Look 21, sheer tights and a chic mini dress. Elegance incarnate. The pantyhose polish her legs with just enough sheen, making them look endless. I savor that feeling of tugging them up slowly, the nylon stretching snug until it clicks perfectly into place. It's a ritual I adore. Look 22. Purple opaques make another bold statement, covering her legs in rich, dense nylon. The weight of opaques feels grounding, cozy, yet sleek. Paired with a chic black mini and heels, they balance playful and powerful perfectly. Look 23. Sheer tights under a flirty ruffled dress create a fantasy moment. I love the smoothness, the way nylon feels like a second skin, and the quiet swish when fabric brushes against it. Every move feels heightened when I'm wrapped in sheers. Look 24. A sequin top with a black mini and sheer tights. It's the perfect blend of sparkle and polish. Sheers always make sequins pop more. The contrast of matte and shimmer working together. I know how good it feels when tights cling just right at the waistband. It finishes the whole outfit. Look 25. Structured meets sensual. The pantyhose creates sleek, polished lines that make the tailoring sharper. When I wear tights like these, I always love how they feel like subtle armor, delicate but strong. Look 26. Burgundy tights again, paired with sequins, striking and playful. I adore colored pantyhose for the way they combine familiar silky snugness with bold visual impact. Sliding them on feels like stepping into another mood entirely, confident and playful. Look 27. Sheer tights under leather shorts and a camel coat. It's texture play at its best. The slick glide of nylon against leather is such a decadent feeling, one I savor every time I wear it. It's polished, chic, and full of attitude. Look 28. Polka dot sheers again, timeless and fun. I adore how patterned tights give me something extra to enjoy as I wear them. The little texture of dots against my thighs. It's playful but sensual, transforming the simplest outfit. Look 29. A flared mini skirt over sheers is endlessly flirty. I always notice how air feels against nylon, cool and smooth, adding to the thrill of the look. Each swish of the skirt feels more playful, with tights hugging my legs. Look 30. Dark tights paired with a corseted top and skirt. The power is palpable. The tights stretch taut and sleek, supporting the commanding energy of the look. I love how nylon flexes with every movement, always bouncing back smooth against the skin. Look 31. Dramatic and daring, makes her legs the center of attention. The nylon glistens under the light, catching every movement. I imagine the snug embrace of the tights as they flex and stretch when I walk. It's thrilling. Look 32. A simple oversized sweater with sheer tights. It's casual but irresistible. That feeling of silky nylon under something cozy is one of my favorites. The tights keep it polished, while the sweater softens everything. It's relaxed sensuality. Look 33. A sequined top and mini skirt with sheer tights, party-ready perfection. The tights smooth and glisten, creating polished lines that balance the shimmer. I can feel the glide of the nylon under sequins just thinking about it, and it makes me want to dance. Look 34, a blazer mini with silky sheers, structured, sharp, and sultry. The pantyhose elongate and polish her legs, making the whole look cohesive. That snug, smooth slide of tights being pulled into place is one of life's little pleasures, and it makes tailored looks like this irresistible.